Hey Busy Bees! Today I have a combo of healthy, no-bake, colorful, and decadent sweet treats for you, all made with bananas.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S. The shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Bananas are actually one of my favorite dessert flavors, so I thought I would whip up some easy ones for you to create for an afternoon snack. There's something for everyone, so be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Here is a banana for scale. So let's get started with our first one, which is frozen banana pops.
Alright, I'm gonna grab 2 bananas, cut them in half, peel them, and then I'm gonna line a baking sheet with some parchment paper. And with my mini popsicle sticks, I'm just gonna skewer my bananas. Perfect! Now I'm gonna put them in the freezer for about 15 minutes so that they can firm up. In the meantime, in my microwave safe beaker, I'm just gonna add 1 cup of chocolate chips. I'm using dark chocolate chips here because I feel like it pairs so much better with the bananas. And then about 1 tablespoon of neutral oil. I'm using avocado oil here. I'll nuke it in the microwave for about a minute, take it out. I'll give it a good stir so that it blends together, and then I'll nuke it for another 30 seconds.
I'm stirring and heating the chocolate in increments because it can easily scorch and burn. Once that happens, there's really no saving it and we'll have to start over.
Alright, this looks good. And here are my 4 toppings. We have peanut butter cups, almonds, sprinkles, and coconut chips. Alright, let's dip these guys. I have my slightly frozen bananas. I'll just dip it in the chocolate. Ooh, look at that perfect coating. I'll lay it down, and before it dries, I'm going to sprinkle on my toppings. This one's almonds. Let's add some chopped up peanut butter cups. Some sprinkles because it's a party. And the last one, we have some coconut chips. A whole variety of toppings because we're going bananas. Okay, now I'm gonna pop it back into the freezer for about an hour, just so it gets nice and chilled.
I don't like my bananas super frozen, and I find them perfect after 1 hour, but you can freeze them for 4 hours to overnight for a truly frozen treat. Remember, there's always money in the banana stand.
I'm gonna try my favorite, coconut chips.
Coconut with bananas are a match made in heaven. Paired with the chocolate too, I'm in paradise. Actually, the banana is perfectly frozen. Like I said, it's not super hard, but it's super creamy still and has that nice frozen cold flavor. This is like the perfect treat. Which topping would you guys try first? Alright, now moving on to our second one, which is our decadent salted caramel mini banana donuts.
Alright, let's start with our wet ingredients. Here I have 1 ripened banana. I'll add it to my mixing bowl, and then with my potato masher, I'm just gonna smash it down and get it into like a nice chunky puree. Now I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter, a 1/3 cup of dark brown sugar, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1 egg. I'll mix it all together. Mix, mix, mix. Don't worry about those banana chunks, we actually want those because it adds extra flavor. Alright, now I'll set that aside and start working on my dry ingredients. Here's 1 cup of flour, half a teaspoon of baking soda, a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of kosher salt, and a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cinnamon just to bring out the flavors of our bananas. I'll whisk it all together, and then I'll combine my dry ingredients with my wet ingredients. I'll gently fold it in with my spatula just until the batter comes together. Make sure not to overmix this because the batter could get tough. Alright, now I'm going to fill up a piping bag with our batter, wrap it up, and snip off the top. Did you guys notice that was Nate's hand? Here I have my mini donut pan that I'm just going to spray with some cooking spray. And with my pastry brush, I'm just going to make sure that the molds are evenly oiled. And now I'll just pipe in my banana donuts. Perfect. We'll bake them at 350 degrees for about 6 to 8 minutes until they're nice and golden brown. Ta-da! Nice and fluffy too.
While they cool completely on the rack, I'm gonna work on my salted caramel glaze.
Okay, now in a medium saucepan on low heat, I'm gonna add 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter. I'll let it melt down. Then I'll add 1/3 cup of brown sugar. Whisk it well until it's mixed through. And while whisking, I'll add in 4 tablespoons of half and half or cream. Up to you. Something nice and fatty. Next, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then half a teaspoon of kosher salt. This will give us a salty caramel kick. I'll let it simmer and caramelize for another 2 minutes. Keep whisking because you don't want the bottom to burn. And then I'm gonna add 2 cups of powdered sugar. Once I add the powdered sugar in, just whisk it vigorously so that everything comes together. And keep whisking so that there's no clumps. It'll come together nice and smoothly, like this.
If you find that the glaze is a little too thick, you can thin it out some more with a teaspoon or 2 of milk.
So our donuts have cooled completely and I've transferred the glaze into a separate bowl. Now let's start dipping our donuts. Dunk it into the glaze, pull it out. I'll set it on the rack, and while the glaze is still warm, I'll top it with my sprinkles. Here's a close-up look. Shiny salted caramel. And colorful sprinkles! These are so fun. Alright, let's finish off the rest. You can never have too many sprinkles, right? Here's my work of art. I made a whole platter of them, and I'm just gonna enjoy this with a nice tall glass of milk. Does a body good. Alright, here is a close-up look of our final donut.
I can see you. Let's give it a try.
Look how fluffy the inside is. It's so good.
Do you guys remember those Hostess donuts that you get in a packet with the powdered sugar or the chocolate one? The size kind of reminds me of them, but these are so much better. The banana donut is perfectly tender and moist, and the salted caramel glaze is super well balanced with a hint of salt, and it's not super sweet. It's perfect. These would make an excellent afternoon treat, heck, or even for breakfast. Alright, moving on to our last one. This is a decadent one. Our frozen banana milkshake. Kind of like a unicorn, actually.
First, we're gonna prepare our glass for the milkshake. I have a milkshake or parfait glass, and I'll dip the rim into some condensed milk. Then I'll dip it into a plate of sprinkles. I'm making sure every nook and cranny on the rim is covered with sprinkles. Gorgeous. Alright, it looks good. Here's everything I need for our banana milkshake. I'll grab my ripened banana, add it to the blender, then I'll add 1 teaspoon of sugar, just to sweeten it up, about 1.5 cups of vanilla ice cream, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract to really amp up that vanilla flavor, about 3/4 cup of milk, and half a cup of ice. Get in there, guy. Okay, good. Now I'll cover up the blender, and let's give it a whirl. Whee! Perfect, nice and thick. Our milkshake's done, so I'm gonna fill our glass with the milkshake to the top. Now we'll add a layer of whipped cream. More sprinkles. This is like a unicorn banana milkshake here. Sticking our straw, but wait, I'm not done yet, you guys. Why not top it off with a donut? Ha! Unicorn banana milkshake. I wish I had cotton candy for this because that would be so awesome. Oh yeah, does that not look like the perfect afternoon treat? Let's give ourselves a sugar high here.
How gorgeous and fun is this? Definitely not for days where I am dieting. This is definitely a sweet treat, but it's so decadent and worth it. Let's try it. So good. The banana flavor just shines through, and all the sprinkles and the banana donut just makes it so fun. I love it. This is like perfect for a birthday party. I hope you guys like these easy to make banana recipes. I thought it would be really fun to just make these fun, easy treats because summer is coming up and I don't like to spend too much time in the kitchen, also because I'm gonna have my hands full with the baby, but I still want my treats. So these are gonna be in rotation, heavy rotation in my family. Which one would you guys try first? Don't forget to comment below, and if there's other fruits that you think would be fun to make, let me know what you like so I can try to recreate something for you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next Sunday. Bye! For other fun fruity desserts, be sure to check out my 3 fruity donuts and my strawberry cheesecake milkshake.